Baobab chats, the greater vision is to spark conversations across the African continent at a personal level, at the same time at a level that everyone and anyone can relate to, that would contribute to the development of young Africans, which, if young Africans can develop at a personal level, would ultimately lead to the development of Africa. So we aim to unite young Africans across the continent by bringing them together to talk and discuss their challenges, their ideas, what they think of the world, and at the same time in doing that, bringing up ideas that others can relate to and take upon and implement. So the focus is not on one specific country or one specific region of Africa, but it's to start conversations that can unite us as young Africans across the continent to come together in realizing that actually we are all one, and we are able to learn from what a guy who's in Zimbabwe or a girl who's in Zambia or the other lady who's sitting in Malawi have done and gone through. Concept comes from the African setting where people usually have a meeting place, where they meet to have casual conversations, where they meet to converse. The baobab tree is a very common tree across the continent. So you will find that there are many great ideas, many great corporations, many organizations that started from simple conversations that 2, 3, or 4 people had in their meeting place, be it at a borehole, be it at a school, be it at a gate to a beer hall, where people met, discussed something, ideas came out of it, and they started developing. So that has happened a lot at a smaller level. So we are trying now to have these conversations that can have the same ripple effect, but across African countries, across young people from different diverse backgrounds. One of the things that we look at is to spark that idea in the minds of us young Africans, to realize that actually we are all the same. We all have grown from the same background. Although we might be from a different tribe, we might be from a different country, but our experiences, our challenges, and our problems are actually the same. So if I can't get a solution in my backyard, there's actually the potential of me getting a solution halfway across the continent. That is what we are looking at. Be it in economic challenges, business, sociological issues, societal issues, political issues. The fact that young Africans can realize that we can cross-pollinate our ideas and grow and have a bigger impact onto our countries and the continent as a whole. The realization of the fact that the greatest percentage of young people across the world is in Africa. The realization of the fact that if we come together as young people and we discuss and contribute to each other's development, ultimately we will all develop, and ultimately Africa will gain a certain position in the world. As a continent, we have the potential to be one of the leaders of the world. We have a potential to leverage from the lessons of others across the border, from the lessons of others across the regional bloc. That is the crux of Baobab Chats. Our desire is to have young people start thinking of ideas, start coming together across the continent, across various countries, and bringing their ideas together and seeing how they can harness the collective power of our diversity in moving ourselves forward. The idea of one African who is sitting in one corner of the continent to speak to another one from a different part of the continent and finding solutions to solve mutually common problems that we experience in the continent. That is what we aim to achieve as Baobab Chats.